Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Quick video today. Just want to do a quick review on these wheels I picked up off Amazon. They are sold under the Dilwe brand, Dilwe, or I've also seen them listed under V Best Life. You gotta love the names they come up with, right? But overall quality is really nice. The machining's really nice. And they got a decent weight to them. They're about 150 grams heavier per wheel over the stock plastic ones. I did have like a couple little scuffs on the beadlock ring. They were shipped just like a bag within a bag within a bag. I think there were like 8 bags total to ship for wheels, but I really don't care. They're going to get so, if you look at like your stock wheels, if you've been running it for a while, I mean, they just get like destroyed if you run in rocks and stuff. So I really don't care. I expect these to get pretty chewed up. I'm not too worried about that. There is, like I said, overall, the quality is really good. I'm really happy with these. They come with stainless screws. And of course, you need to put in, 5,000 screws around the edges here. And they come with these nice little center caps that hide your, axle nut. The one major flaw, if you're going to run these, now I don't know about the stock Jeep tires, but these Falcon Wild Peaks that come on the honcho will spin on these wheels. Okay, stock tires, everything's tightened up. Tires just slip like crazy. It's an easy fix though. If you just use the plastic inner ring from the stock wheels, they fit perfectly, right? You just reuse that. I think looking at them, I think the stock inner plastic ring is about 1 millimeter wider. And then they also have like little ribs that protrude into the bead area of the tire. So it just holds it much tighter. Now you're not going to gain as much weight that way if that's what you're after. I think you lose maybe 50 or 60 grams per wheel by switching back to the plastic inner ring, but it's not a big deal to me. I'm not going to return them over that. I figured out a way to make them work. Just use the stock plastic ring. And what I'm thinking is they will probably work nicely with some aftermarket tires. I don't know which ones. I haven't tried any yet, but maybe some Pro Lines or some J Concepts. I know my buddy had some issues. He had SSD wheels and J Concept tires, and he said it was so tight. He had a hell of a time sandwiching those things together. So what I'm guessing is that the J Concepts beads are probably a little bit thicker than the stock tires. Not positive, like I said, I haven't tried any yet, but if and when I do replace these tires, I will try to use the aluminum rings and see what happens. If not, I really don't care. It's not that big a deal for me to use the plastic rings. If you really wanted to add more weight to these, you can go and get like automotive wheel weights and just run them around this inner ring on the stock plastic one, and you're gonna be fine. So you can accomplish that. Other than that, yeah, not much else to say about them. I do like the color with my new kind of root beer gold Spastics paint here. If you want to see how I did that, check out my other video where I show how I stripped this using Strip It Gold. This is the stock body. This was originally red. I stripped it down, taped everything off, and resprayed it. Really happy with the result. I think the wheels look really cool. And I'm only wearing gloves in this video because I sliced my thumb open on the stupid beadlock ring, popping apart the stock one. So watch yourself with those guys. When you're really pressing on this to pop it apart, when it lets loose, your thumb will usually dig into the sharp edge here. Literally the second time I've done that within probably a month. I guess I just don't learn. So now I'm just bleeding everywhere. So that's why the gloves in this video. But that's it, guys. Just wanted to do a quick review on these. Are they worth it? I mean, if you want to spend, I mean, like SSDs are probably like, I don't know, 180 bucks. Shift RC, they're even more. I think you're looking at like 220 for all 4 wheels. Probably the same for like Vidavon. They're really expensive. These, I think if you find them on sale or get a coupon, you could get them for like around that $110 mark. And honestly, like the machining is really nice. The anodizing is really nice. If you don't like the color they come in, you want silver. I've seen them in silver, but if they're not available, you don't want to wait for the delivery from China, just take some oven cleaner and remove the anodizing. So I like it. I think they're nice. And, from what I've seen so far, I would recommend them. Like I said, if If you're running stock tires, just run the stock plastic beadlock ring, the inner ring, and you're good to go. That's it. My original plan, I had bought these larger beadlock rings, which I thought looked really cool, especially over the black wheel. I wanted to try to use these. Unfortunately, the screw, like the pattern here is different. They're 24, but they're offset a little bit. They're just not going to fit. So I don't know. These were from China. I don't know what these are supposed to fit. Maybe the Endura wheels, don't really know. Maybe then in the future I'll be able to use these. I don't know. I think these look cool though. And so far so good. If I have any issues, I will make another video, I guess. Anyway, guys, thanks for checking out the video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you like my videos. I would really appreciate it. It would help the channel a lot. And give me a thumbs up if you like the video. If you want to see more, if you have any questions, comments, hit me up down below. Later. One more thing. Almost forgot. You made it to the end of the video. Thanks. But definitely, as with all, beadlocks, if you're new to them, put some blue Loctite in the screws that go around here. They give you extra ones, but just in case, they tend to come loose. So put a little bit of blue Loctite on all these. You're not going to be taking this off. This is how you separate them, the 6 screws on the back. Don't Loctite those. You're just going to get them jammed up in the aluminum. They're not going to really come out. Once in a blue moon, you might, if you have your wheel off, maybe just double check them, but they're not going to come out. I actually put a little bit of grease on the threads on these because I am running this in water quite a bit, and I don't want these to get corroded in there. And then a year later, I go to pull apart the wheel to put a new tire on, and they're just jammed up in there. So that's my tip. Grease on these, Loctite on those. On the center cap ones, I also did a little bit of grease, just knowing, again, I'm going to be running in water, and these are going to be coming on and off quite a bit. And sometimes with, aluminum threads and stuff, you get any little bit of crud in there, it starts galling the threads, and you're going to run into issues with any threads that you're putting in and out a lot. So I like anything I'm removing quite often, and I'm not super worried about if one falls out, not a big deal. I'm not going to worry about it. I wouldn't Loctite those, right? Just anything that's going to be semi-permanent, throw some Loctite on. So that's my tip. Later.